everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning in my classic dashboard planner, which I use for social media planning, so it gets a lot of writing. It has to be functional, but definitely decorative. So I'm going for a theme this week from a Facebook group that I'm a member of. It's the Planner Imposter Challenge for the October spread thread, and I will link that in the description box so you can find that challenge if you'd like. But the idea with this challenge is that we recreate, or we do our own take on a planner spread that we've always liked, Planner Imposter. So I've followed According to Allie since she was a squad girl, so for a couple of years now. And I have loved all the spreads she's done. I think this is like her third or fourth year in a row doing a spread with that looks kind of goth to me. So it's florals with spider webs and skulls and stuff. So I'm going to do that this week in this planner. And I've got the Detailed Florals book. And I just love these right at the very front of the book. The purple and orange and green just says, if anything, says Halloween to me. So I'm going to use these florals. And I stopped by Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby and Ben Franklin, all the different craft stores, and I could not find spiderweb and skull stickers anywhere. I don't know if the stores in my area just aren't stocked or what. So I had to get creative. I took some clear matte sticker paper, and I will link this as well. Let me make myself a note real quick so I don't forget. And I printed these out on my own home printer on full sheet sticker paper, and cut them out with a craft knife, so they're already cut out, ready to go. And I'm going to use these with the florals to make my spread today. So first thing I want to do is I have this planner that I thought I would use, but it turns out the florals are a lot. So I actually haven't used a single page out of this planner yet, if I remember correctly. And this is an 18-month planner. It goes from July 2020 through December of 2021. And I realized that the September pages have this same floral. So in more of an homage to According to Allie, I'm going to cut these spines off and stick them down on this page. That's something she's been doing a lot lately. If you've never watched her channel, I will link her in the description box as well. But I'm definitely going to use that trick today to get more of these florals on my pages. So I'm going to start by cutting those off with my paper trimmer. I'm going to flip it over. There we go. So I have more of a flat edge to cut against. And then I may, so for the last week of the month, I actually need even more space in my social media planner. So I may cut out the dreaded colored box and use that as a third box. We'll see. I have not decided yet. I want to get more of the decoration on and just see how I feel about it. So just use my paper trimmer to cut those. And I've got an old beat up sheet of wax paper, and I'm going to use some tape runner to stick these on. I've never tried this before. She makes it look easy. Just barely clearing my days of the week there. There we go. All right, and then the other page. And actually, I cut it enough that I can see some of the stuff that was printed on the old page. So I'm gonna look at this side and see if that works better. And it definitely does, so we will do that side instead. Trying not to get any in the holes, just because, not that I'm worried about it being a problem with the discs, it just, sometimes discs are hard to turn, so I try not to add anything in there that'll make that any more difficult than it already is. And these holes are pretty well centered, so they're lining up pretty well, even though I flipped the strip upside down. There we go. Okay. So that's a good start. So I thought I would start by using this first web set that I printed up here in the corner. I think I want to try to line it up with this, with the top, but with this edge. And this is like a clear frosted sticker paper, which I will link. I think I said that already. But I use this for all kinds of things. I use it for printing my own labels, and wow, is that crooked. And it is not going to lift up. So we're just going to live with it being a little bit crooked, and I'll have to punch that hole out later. And then what I like to use this box for, since this is my social media planner, I like to use it to keep track of which days I've posted Instagram stories, because I'm not very good at posting Instagram stories. So I printed my own labels for this, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this right here. Actually, I want the web to show through, so I'm going to cut a little of this excess off real quick, just so I'm not covering up as much of the web. Normally this doesn't bother me, but that's better. So I'm going to put this up here. Awesome. And actually, I need to move that up so I have room to write on Monday. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead. I think I want to put a floral over here. How about this one? Actually, it's a pretty small space, so let's use this tiny one. There we go. Okay. So I had fun going through my empowering sticker books and looking for quotes that had to do with slaying the day and being brave, and because I just thought that would go well with the Halloween goth theme. Oh, that is so cute. So I found in Wild Styles, I found a couple of options for weekend banners, which I usually, on this layout, I usually just kind of stick down in this area or way down at the bottom. And I think be brave, be bold, brave, and brilliant, or being fearless, fearlessly authentic, something like that. So I'm going to use one of those. Over here, so I definitely need both of these boxes, but I don't want them to say Erin's End to buy. So I thought I could use, decided not to use that. These boxes to cover those up. So the thing I'm struggling with is for a third box. I think I want to go ahead and center a third box. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and I could use one of these because I'm going to cover that up. Let's just go ahead and do that so that seeing that color doesn't throw me off. So I've just got some white out here. And we'll do something to mask that a little bit better. Same with all of these. We'll just go ahead and white all these out. Like I said, this is social media, so I don't need bills to pay. I don't really have calls or emails. Errands to buy. None of those really apply for my social media. Okay. So I was thinking I could go ahead and cut out this purple box and maybe use it. Since this page is not going to be used at any point anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll just play. I'll just play with the options. So there's one option. Sticking with purple, orange, and green, I also have a couple other sheets that have some colored boxes that I could use. So I have this green box, or this green box from the Wrong Planner. And green is my favorite color, so I'm kind of biased toward green. Oops. My S is showing. How did that happen? There we go. So I thought I could put this here and use it as a third box, and then just decorate around with my florals and spiders and skulls. Or I could use one of these green ones. Which this minty green, I guess that kind of goes with these florals. Or this, no, I don't think that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out this minty green one just so that I can play with them both as options. So I did not use a lot of the Wrong pages either because they're so bright. I don't mind the wrong stuff, but wow, is it bright. It's a lot. Okay, so now I've got a couple different options here that I can play with. So I think what I need to do is go ahead and get some more color and stuff on the pages before I can decide what I want to do. So I was thinking, I have these corner spider webs. I was thinking I might want to put one right over the 2020. Oops. I thought that might be fun. It's funny, I actually really hate spiders. My husband will hear that tone in my voice when I call him to come get a spider out of my way for something. And I definitely want to put another floral right in the corner. I like that it's right over the number. It looks like something you'd actually find, unfortunately, in your house somewhere. If I do this, there we go. Then I can use that other half somewhere else. We'll save that. Okay. So I know I'm kind of jumping around a lot here, but the other thing I like to do in my social media planner is put a box for each day to track my social media stats. And I thought these boxes would play right in with the colors in the florals. And when I was looking at it, I realized this is all one big box. So I actually need to cut these because I don't want all three of them in one place. I just want one. So I'm going to grab a flat straight edge and a craft knife. And I think I would definitely want this orange one. I don't ever foresee myself using these whole as they are. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut all of them. And that way, since that's the way I thought they were to begin with, whoops, I can just use whichever one I want. So I'm just lightly cutting to cut through the sticker, but not the backing. So coming close, you'll get to know how much pressure you need to exert to cut. There's kind of a feel to it. My little post-it note marking my page. And I'm just cutting off the little white gap that's in between as well. Okay, so let's pull 7 of these that are in the color scheme of the florals that I'm using. So definitely orange. And this one has a matching flower. Purple, green, three more. There's some blue in these florals, so I'll go ahead and grab this, this blue. And maybe this orange, and one more blue, I think. I think those all fit. Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and put these on. I think I want to so this is an artist's palette knife. I'll have this linked, and it's great for getting under the edge of stickers without bending your page. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some more webs in here. I've got these teeny tiny little corner guys. They're hard to see. I might have to go back over that with a darker pen. And a skull. Where can we put a skull? And I got a couple of these small webs that I think what I want to do is cut this in half. All right, more florals. So I have this half piece that I cut off from there. So we'll go ahead and use that. And here's another one. Let's get a weekend banner on there first. I like Fearless since there are spiders everywhere, so I think I want to use that one. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I thought that was one. It just wasn't cut completely through. And this one's clear, so it'll be easier to position. I think I want to go ahead and put some white out on that line real quick. So I'm just going to use a white jelly roll. And light pressure works best. I do have this linked in the description box. Light pressure works best. It gets a little streaky if you use a lot of pressure. Just because it was really hard to read the words over that particular line. I know there are a lot of lines showing through all over my page. So give that a sec to dry. Much better, much easier to read now. It's a little bit crooked. There we go. Okay, so now that I have the weekend banner up here, I think I want to go ahead and put these florals down here just to kind of spread things around a little more evenly. So we'll go ahead and use both halves of that one down here. And I'm debating maybe a skull right here with these florals. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, I think that's enough on this side for now. Let's switch over to this side. So I pulled, where did all my... So I pulled, a lot of the sticker books have quotes that refer to slay and kill. So this Slay Girl Slay in orange, I liked that. So I think I definitely want to work that in somewhere. Sassy Plans has a great one. Killed it. That was always my husband's answer about the spiders. Killed it. So we'll work that in here. That green really works. And then the last one I pulled was Empowering Woman. And it has Punch Today in the Face. And neither one of these colors exactly matches, but I think this one's close enough to go ahead and use. So I'm going to pull that one. So I want to work these quotes into the decoration on this side. So it's coming down to decision time. I need to decide green box or purple box. Let's go ahead and get some headers in on this page. So there was a page of, here we go, page of boxes, and I definitely want to use an orange one, a purple one, and a green one. And that green matches so well. So I think it's Halloween. Let's go purple. So if I put this here, and I put the green box over that, with my monthly, one of my monthly stickers. So I have extra stuff on the last week of the month. I don't know if I mentioned this already or not, but things like decorating your monthly view, moving into your planner for the next month, doing your goals for the month, and I'll be putting some of that on YouTube videos if you all are curious what all that entails. A monthly marker for my Instagram, things like that. So on the last week of the month, I add an extra box. And then I have some other ones for these. So let's go ahead and put purple over here. And orange over here. And how about, these are just some little headers I printed in the same font, so that on the weeks when I do need a monthly, I'm just going to cut a little of this extra off. I have everything in the same font. So get it done. And again, these are, I use a spreadsheet because they've got the nice columns and rows to print these out. And I like these unconventional ones for this week, so we'll go with Don't Forget. And then this is the same sticker paper, and then I kiss cut them, which is just, again, cutting super lightly. I did have a couple of requests for a video showing that process, so it is on my short list of videos. I had to find a program that'll allow me to do a screen capture, and I think I have one. I haven't tested it yet, so. All right, let's just go ahead and start. I'm just gonna take a great big floral and try to fit it in the corner here. And actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and stick this down. What if I don't center it? What if I just line it up with? Let's do that. I think I changed my mind a little bit. Since it's the same size as that box. Now I could use this one here. Does that fit there? Kind of does. All right, let's do that. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, so that is screaming for a quote to get tucked right up under in there. So let's tuck "Killed It" right up in there. This definitely needs to come down on top of the quote. Oh yeah, and this one too. Here we go. All right, let's cut these bits off since they keep giving me trouble. This is my spread from last week, which was all homebody, and it's got lots of fun green floral. So you can check out that video, The Plan With Me, if you want to see how I did that one. Where can we put these florals? Let's run them up the edge here. Cover up that white out a little bit more. And this piece too. I need a skull, a nice big one. And I think I want these florals to kind of lay over the skull. And I want the purple flower right on the purple, so we'll go like this. And again, I don't want the purple right on the purple, so I'm going to put the green over the purple. And then I think I want Slay Girl Slay right there. So Punch City in the Face has to come down here somewhere. And I did go over top of the skull on the purpose there. I want to try putting this web under. Punch today in the face. Tuck that right underneath there. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, that's pretty busy, but it still has a lot of functional space. I kind of feel like I want a little bit of something right up here. Maybe this tiny little spider web and a little piece of greenery, since I've got orange and purple but no green. It's a lot, but I think I like it. So I did forget one thing. I need some bullet points over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw those in real quick. I'm gonna actually make them look like little spiders. Alright, so that last little bit might have been a little too much, but it is what it is. So there we go. There is my dashboard spread. Planner Imposter, thank you very, very much, according to Allie, for all that you've given to the community over the years. We really appreciate you. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider hitting like and subscribe. Thank you.